This is the Geekom GT Mega 1, a really awesome mini PC that I think once you look at this video, you're going to fall in love with. I am very hyped that I get to unbox it and show it to you guys. And I got this little PC for my setup. I am an avid Mac user, but I needed a PC in my life, and this is the perfect solution. So as you can see, this box is a super small box. This has the whole PC in there. You got the Geekom GT series. This is the Geekom GT series mini PC, the Mega GT1. As you can see, this is the GT1. It has the Ultra 9 185H chip from Intel, DDR5, 2 terabytes of storage, and a lot of nice things, 32 gigabytes of RAM in here. So it is a really powerful little beast. Let's unbox it, and I'm gonna show you what it looks like and how it performs. There you go. This is the PC. It's super small, super neatly tucked over here. There you go. On this side, it's ports galore, everything that you might need, a Kensington lock, a lot of ports on the front as well, and an SD card slot. I will get back to what these are in just one moment. It fits in my palm. It's really a beautifully designed little mini PC and very, very powerful. It has Intel Arc graphics, Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.4. It has ray tracing support, the Ice Blast 2.0 cooling system. It is an NPU Intel AI boost, so it's accelerated AI processing in here. It has two 2.5 gigabit LAN ports. It has two USB-A ports, two HDMI 2.0 ports, and you got USB-A ports back here and here in the front. It is a connectivity monster, and you can use it for whatever you want. But before we boot it up, let's see what's in the box. All right, here we have the paperwork. Geekom mini PC. Basically, it has a picture of all the ports. Then it shows you how you can disassemble it, what's inside, and very cool because you can actually attach it to your monitor on the VESA mount system. So in the box, we have a couple of things. We have some screws, we have the charging adapter, we have the charging cable, we have an HDMI cable, and we have this really nifty VESA mount. So if you want to put it on the back of your monitor, you can do it just by attaching this to the mini PC and then this to the monitor, and then it's basically an all-in-one PC. You can attach it to the monitor. It's super easy, super comfortable. Now, this computer has the new powerful 14th generation Intel Core U9 185H chip inside, which means it has 16 cores, 22 threads, 24 megabytes cache, 2.1 gigahertz CPU max frequency, a 65 watt performance, and an NPU, which is the AI performance boosted 8 times. The Intel Ultra 9 with the 65 watts of power is the perfect balance between performance and energy efficiency. It is an optimized power output that allows you for smoother multitasking, powerful AI processing, and intensive applications, all while maintaining a lower thermal output. As a result, the system stays cooler and quieter, ensuring a long-term stability without compromising on performance. In here, you have the Intel Arc graphics with support for 4K on 4 displays and a maximum resolution of 8K. The Geekom GT1 Mega truly ensures that you're not going to miss any detail on the moments of your entertainment or whatever. And also, it supports ray tracing. This little device already supports ray tracing, so it's ray tracing out of the box. You can do whatever you want. You can run your AI model, or actually you can train your AI model on this device, which is super useful for ChatGPT, whatever you might need. The memory and storage is really cool too. So this one has 32 gigabytes of RAM, and it is up to 64 gigabytes of RAM. You can configure it with 2 terabytes of storage. This one has 2 terabytes and 32 gigabytes memory. Now it's 32 gigabytes per module, so you can go up to 64 gigabytes. The SSD is an M.2 2280 PCI Gen 4. It's up to 2 terabytes. And as you can see, the ports over here are at a maximum that you might need. And you can connect eGPUs or SSDs to this device. So if you need a little bit more power with a GPU, you can connect it via an eGPU, so it's really cool. The connectivity in here is Wi-Fi 7, so you can browse, you can connect to the Wi-Fi on multiple bands, which is very, very useful. You have Bluetooth 5.4 and USB 4 support. And also, as I showed, you can attach this little boy to a VESA mount and you can put it on the back of your monitor, so it's nice and hidden, even though it's a very good looking little mini PC. If you want to have a very clean setup, you can hide it away. Now, enough about this. Let's see how it looks in my desk and how it performs. So here is the new PC. I am very, very excited. I haven't had a PC for a very long time, and this is basically my first experience with a Windows computer since Windows Vista. So this is very, very interesting. My first impressions are that, wow, I can play games. I've been a Mac user since, I don't know, 2013, 2012. I have not been able to play games at all on my computer. Over here, yes. So again, this computer, let's check the specs. So as you can see over here, this is the GT1 Mega. It is Intel Core Ultra 9 185H, and it's a 2.5 gigahertz version, 32 gigabytes of installed RAM, and it has Windows 11 Pro on it. It has 2 terabytes of storage. It has Intel Arc graphics. The first question is, why do I need this PC? What was the reason that I wanted to get a PC? Well, there are multiple reasons. As a Mac user, I am very limited in some applications. Especially if I want to train AI, this is a very useful thing because I can do it. I can do a lot more with this. I can do different things with this than with a Mac. It is a screamer, this little PC, and I'm very happy. I downloaded some games to try it out, and I'm going to show you. So first of all, here we have GTA. Now in GTA, let's do the settings. Let's go to graphics. I'm gonna go 1080p, and basically, I think we can go on high settings. Everything on high, perfect. Let's see how it does. So I'm gonna jump into the story mode. What I noticed with GTA that it loads very fast. So I think there should be no issue. It is a bit of an old game, true. But still, a lot of systems have a really big problem running GTA. And I couldn't really play with GTA beforehand because my Mac couldn't run it. Wow, you can already feel that this is over 60 FPS. This is fantastic. Okay, this is how you play GTA. That fluidity. Wow. All right. Let's go outside and let's cause some chaos. Not this way. Which way? That way. Okay. Okay. This is something that is truly playable. Opa! Now, let's see some fighting. I'm gonna go. Boom. That's one out. That's two. Traffic is big as I see it. I like this car. I'm gonna take this car. There are some frame rate drops, I have to be honest, but nothing that would disturb you playing the game. Okay, beautiful. That's GTA. Let's go into another game. One of the favorites that I have is Doom. Doom is not a game from today, I have to be honest, but it's been impossible to play it anywhere else. So I'm gonna go here and then Doom and then play. It should load fairly quickly. Now I am on Ultra Nightmare, I think. Ultra Nightmare on 1080p, which is more than enough. and it's gonna be able to play very good. Yeah, occasionally there are some stutters, as you can see right now, but it's just the loading screen. There's nothing to be worried about. Okay, so we have all the details. We are 60 FPS in the menu. Let's go campaign, game slot, continue game. And we're in the game. So we're around 50 FPS right now, as I can see, but I still feel good. 50 to 49. Totally playable. Don't forget, guys, we are on Ultra Nightmare. So if I go to settings, I go to video, Ultra Nightmare with RTX on, everything on Ultra Nightmare. If I go lower, let's go overall quality. I'm just gonna go to Ultra. Our FPS is around 60, which is fantastic. More than playable. So Doom is around 60 FPS. Now another game that that is a very intensive game is City Skylines. City Skylines, well, you know the story. City Skylines basically was announced 2 years ago. It was supposed to come to Xbox platform, never arrived because of the development issues. It is a very demanding game, and for a mini PC to be able to run this game in any way or form is a big achievement. Really, is the new Crisis. Can it run Skylines 2? And I'm happy to say that, yeah, it can run City Skylines 2, and it can run it pretty well. Not on maximum graphics, not on 4K, obviously, but because this is a simulation game, because this is a slow-paced game, it's perfect. You don't need more. All right, so here we are. I'm not going to say it's super smooth, but what I'm going to say is that it's totally playable. It's totally playable. So you want to play around a little bit, you want to zoom in, see what's happening. You got weather effects, you got everything. Now if I change the settings, so if I go to options and graphics, right now we are on low, everything low at 1080p. If I go very low, which is an option, then you can see it's a lot more manageable and you can play this game. It's better, 100% better than playing it with GeForce Now or anything. It's more responsive. I think this is a good way to play. I'm happy. I'm happy that it can actually run this game, and look at the scale. So it's a very, very big game, very demanding game. I'm overall happy with this. If I go exit, now another game that is basically a standard when you're doing any kind of benchmarking is Counter-Strike. So let's open Counter-Strike and let's see how the game plays over there. So this is maximum graphics. Let's go a little bit lower. So I'm gonna go advanced video. Everything is on very high. Let's go to, well, it suggests high for me. All right, I'm gonna go for high, and on video, I'm actually gonna go to 1080p, apply changes. And not windowed, I wanna go full screen, apply changes. It is a lot different. Right now, the FPS is around 50 to 60 FPS. You got little effects. Nothing to say, really. You can play this game. I mean, this is a more competitive game. Maybe if you go on low settings, you're going to be able to play it a lot better. It's not going to be as fancy or nice, but still, you're getting some good gameplay. A very interesting thing that I noticed is Call of Duty. So, Call of Duty 3 runs fantastically. It was super weird. I was very surprised. This is why I don't play Call of Duty, because it wants updates. Although a very good game is Microsoft Flight Simulator. And Microsoft Flight Simulator runs very good. Again, I have no complaints. Now, you have to know the limits of this PC. It does not meet the minimum requirements, blah, 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 blah. But actually it does. Actually, it runs pretty fine. So I'm
I'm not disappointed. Just to go up and fly in the sky a little bit, just chill out. I think it's a perfect Sunday afternoon game. We are running in windowed mode, as I can see, and we are ready to fly. Now, yeah, this is not 60 FPS, but it's beautiful. It is beautiful, guys. For a game that you don't need to hurry, you don't need to rush, you just need to enjoy the scenery. It's running very good, actually. So I'm actually very pleased. I can play all the games that I really couldn't play before. And guys, this is a mini PC. This is a small little PC with not a dedicated graphics card. This is an integrated graphics card, Intel Arc. Now, I do like to play some like old classics like Mafia, or I even tried James Bond Nightfire, which is a very, very old game, but it was super fun. It runs everything pretty smoothly. So all I can say to you guys, if you need a PC, you need a small compact PC that you can actually attach to your monitor, that you want to do some stuff with, you need Windows stuff, the Geekom GT 1 Mega is a fantastic solution. You have everything that you might need with AI built in. It's a strong recommend. I want to know what you guys think. Hit me down in the comment section below. And until my next video, stay safe and hang loose.